What are the best Minecraft resource packs / texture packs? They're the same thing for Minecraft 1.20.6. Well, let's go ahead and jump on into it, starting off with Excalibur. This is a medieval style resource pack that basically takes and improves every texture, in my opinion. It's a lot cleaner and more refined than a lot of other resource packs out there, with every single texture being touched in some way and being customized. I love the look of mobs in this resource pack, and even things like the leaves and grasses and stone. It all looks amazing, and honestly, it reminds me of what you would see in a medieval building, and it works really, really well with castles and things like that. On top of all that, there are even some 3D blocks that are added in, different, random mobs that will work with Optifine, and all sorts of amazing, amazing customizations. And you can find Excalibur as well as every other resource pack we mentioned in this video in the link in the description down below. There's even more down there. There's, I think, 16 or 17 resource packs on that list, so even if one on this list doesn't work for you, there's one down there that will. Also in the description down below is a link to our company, SimpleGameHosting. Go to the first link in the description down below, thebreakdown.xyz/SGH, to start your very own 24-hour DDoS Protected Minecraft server for you and your friends. You can easily add mods, plugins, and mod packs, as well as even use a resource pack on your server and truly customize your server any way that you want. Plus, if you have any issues along the way, there's an expert live chat support team there to help you out. Just go check out SimpleGameHosting at the first link in the description down below, thebreakdown.xyz/SGH, and start your Minecraft server the simple way. Now, what if you want more of a cartoony style resource pack? Well, that's where Bare Bones comes in, and Bare Bones is a very bare bones resource pack. It wants to take vanilla Minecraft, and it does take vanilla Minecraft, and make it super, super cartoony, in my opinion. It almost turns Minecraft into what looks to be similar to Legos or toy blocks or something like that, and giving it more of a plastic look. It's something that I will occasionally play with if I'm just kind of looking for something very, very different, and that's because it really does completely change the look and feel of Minecraft. I honestly don't think there's more of a stark change for any resource pack that's out there, because Bare Bones really just changes the entire look and makes it feel like a completely new game. After Bare Bones, we have Crisp Revival. This is another medieval style rustic fantasy Minecraft resource pack, and generally it is a really dark resource pack in comparison to a lot of others. It looks really well in storms and in rain and things like that, and it also has very darker tones even outside of that. So the grass, in my opinion, is a bit darker. Leaves are a bit darker. Different textures, stone, all of that, a bit darker than in other resource packs, which actually does kind of contribute to a medieval feel, in my opinion. One thing I will say, though, wood in this texture pack actually brightens things up, so it can create a good contrast when you have, a darker texture and then a wood texture contrasting each other. Looks really, really good with Crisp Revival. After Crisp Revival, we're going to move on to Sapixcraft, which is a comic book style, cartoon style texture pack. It's not as simple as Bare Bones, which, like I said, makes Minecraft look like toys. I would say Sapixcraft make Minecraft look more like a cartoon, and I love it. It's actually one of my top resource packs. Recently, I've switched to this from Sapixcraft just because it looks really, really good. I love the way that it looks. The textures are bright, they're vibrant, and honestly, they look amazing, in my opinion, and you can tell what the textures are. I feel like a lot of times whenever a, resource pack is added in or takes and changes Minecraft, it's very difficult to figure out what every block does, and that's not the case in this texture pack. You can still tell that stone is stone and that wood is wood and all that stuff. It looks really, really good, and one of my favorite resource packs because of that, because it really does keep some essence of Minecraft vanilla while completely making it its own thing, and in some ways improving it, to be honest. After that, we have Epic Adventures, and this is an adventure style resource pack that's designed to get you into an adventure mindset, if you will, and allow you to look and adventure above and underground effectively. It takes and makes things in the overworld brighter, if you should go look at them, flowers and different things that can make stuff pop, while stuff that, kind of falls in the background like grass and dirt, a little bit darker. It also has somewhat of a realistic element, in my opinion, which is something that I don't feel like you see with a lot of, resource packs like this, so that's something I want to mention as well. It's not the most realistic pack on this list by any means, but it's a good mix of realism and a medieval style look, if you ask me. And up next, we have the quintessential, in my opinion, medieval pack. It's one of the OG resource packs, if you will, and that is John Smith Legacy. This is by far one of the longest standing resource packs that's always up to date to the most recent version of Minecraft. Usually they hit the most recent version quicker than any other resource pack out there when it comes to being a medieval pack. Some that aren't medieval might go faster and update faster, but for the medieval packs, John Smith Legacy is always one of the quickest. It has amazing texture. It's not too bright, it's not too dark, it's somewhere right in the middle, and in my opinion, it's the perfect mix of keeping Minecraft bright and fun while also keeping it medieval, right? Which does have, I feel like, a darker texture, kind of, if you think about movies and stuff, you usually are getting a darker kind of color correction on it. That's what John Smith Legacy strikes the line between, that darker sort of look and a brighter Minecraft feel, which I love. Now, speaking of default Minecraft, what if you want default Minecraft textures, but you want to make them look different? You want to freshen things up and make them look a bit more 3D. Well, that's where the Resource Pack Classic 3D comes in. It takes the default looking Minecraft textures and adds in different 3D, basically, elements to them, right? Sugarcane looks a lot more 3D with little spikes coming off of it almost. Stone, you can actually see in cobblestone different bricks. Wood planks have indentions in them, like you would actually see if you had a wood floor or something in real life. It's really, really cool and one of the best resource packs out there in my opinion because of all that it adds into the game and all that it does as far as giving different 3D textures, especially whenever you're comparing and pairing this with shaders. Looks amazing and something worth checking out. Even if you don't think you'll use it forever, I still would recommend taking a look at it. Next up, we're switching back to medieval. If you can't tell, there's a lot of medieval resource packs out there. It's probably one of the more popular categories for Minecraft resource packs with Dokucraft. This one makes the list because it has 3 variants. It's really, really good. It's an amazing texture pack that touches every single texture and changes it and makes it its own, but you have 3 options. You have Dokucraft Light, Dokucraft High, and Dokucraft Dark, meaning if you want a dark medieval look, you can use Dokucraft Dark. If you want a light medieval look, you can use Dokucraft Light. If you want something in the middle with kind of a higher saturation, that's where Dokucraft High comes in. You can download all of these, all for Minecraft 1.20.6, so it is 100% worth checking this out and going and getting a resource pack and checking out Dokucraft to see which one you like the most. My favorite is actually Dokucraft Light because I like to keep Minecraft bright and fun, but if you want a darker look, there is Dokucraft Dark. Or if you want a combination of both of them, Dokucraft High is right in the middle with a higher saturation, so we're checking out for sure, and I like it because it's kind of 3 texture packs in one that you can check out and decide which one you want if you want a medieval look. From there, I want to talk about Faithful, and I feel like a lot of Minecraft resource packs try to stay true to vanilla Minecraft, and that's Faithful's entire goal as well. But it wants to take the vanilla textures and improve them, make them a bit cleaner, make them a bit more updated, increase the resolution a bit, things like that, and just make things look crisp, and that's what Faithful has done now for years. It's an amazing resource pack. It's also on Bedrock Edition, which is really, really cool, and overall, one of the best resource packs out there at keeping things true to Minecraft while making the textures a bit cleaner. Menu textures, for example, in Faithful are even improved, and overall, amazing resource pack that's always getting updates, always staying on the most recent version, and as well as being available on Bedrock Edition, which is really, really cool. And last but not least, I mentioned there was one really realistic resource pack on this list, and that is LB Photo Realism Reloaded, or LBPR is what you'll sometimes see it abbreviated as. This is a resource pack that strives to be super realistic. Well, as realistic as Minecraft can be, with everything from mobs looking realistic to crops to, wooden textures and stone textures having little cracks in them and all of that stuff. It is truly a super realistic pack when it comes to Minecraft. Obviously, it's still a block style game, so you can't get all the way there, but LB Photo Realism tries really, really hard, and one of the things that's really cool about it is it makes leaves look like they're rounded, which is really trippy when you first load into Minecraft with that, because you're not used to seeing anything rounded in Minecraft. But by taking the leaf texture and kind of manipulating it a bit and leaving some different, texturing blank and adding some other textures in there, it allows it to actually make trees look somewhat rounded and bushy, which is what you would expect from leaves in Minecraft. So definitely worth checking out if you want a more realistic pack. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, all of these are linked at the link in the description down below. The breakdown.xyz/RP, which is our resource pack basically list, where you can find all of the amazing resource packs. That is linked in the description down below. But nevertheless, those are the best resource packs for Minecraft 1.20.6. Let us know what you think about these in the comment section down below. Be sure to recommend some other texture packs in the comment section down below, and you might just see them in a future video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.